Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This is actually a video but I've been looking for I can't find my words, for a very long time. We just loaded up our new kayaks on top of the truck, and I mean, they are just massive. Like, the video doesn't even show how massive they are. But we got them all loaded up, and they're just Old Town Topwater PDL, and they look sweet. So, I know we're not in the kayaks, but we're just gonna fish this bank a little bit with the buzz bait because the sun's just now coming up, even though it's light out. And I mean, Dad, there's already a fish that just blew up right there. And so this is a 49-acre lake. It's called Marjorie. And so that we're probably most likely gonna put in on this lake, but there's literally like 7 other lakes, like right across that dam. There's a lake. So like, I mean, we got so many options. All right, so we're making our way down this bank. We haven't gotten any bites, or I would have had the camera turned on, of course. But it is kind of chilly out, so I guarantee the fish are pushed off of this bank. And then later today, when it gets a little warmer, I bet they'll push back up. Because, I mean, it's 36 degrees out right now, or 35 or whatever. And so there's a little log coming out right here. And so what I think is that we need to get in the kayaks, and we need to throw around deep diving crankbaits, and like, so I'm gonna probably throw around like a DT6 or a 6XD or something like that, or just a square bill or something. But the water clarity is fantastic, and it actually right here off. In the water. Oh, this is sick. I know. I'm being out on him. Well, our first time being out on him, but he just got out on his. I'm just gonna pedal over there. First thing is, they're pretty fast. But I do have to say the steering's pretty hard, but I think that just needs to be broken in. It's not that bad. But logs that are down and trees, and it literally just pushes way back, and the reeds come in, and like it's just gonna be stacked up with if they're bedding or if they're just back here. And mainly I'm looking for where fish are schooling right now, just because that's looking for, but you never know. Right now there's no fish schooling back in here. The wind is not pushing back up in here as much, so that's well, guys, we just got in kayak fishing, and look what showed up. My rod and reel. So, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. We're gonna open the reel last. We're gonna open up the rod first. There we go. So again, this is 7/6 medium heavy, my crankbaiting rod. So right now we have, so these are the Lews, they're custom wind grips, and this is a skeletonized reel seat, which I really like because if you can see it here, that's for your lure. It's like a lure hook. And then up here, I can't remember what these are called, but it's like a, kind of like a tornado shaped eye. And so pretty much that helps with casting distance and accuracy. And then all just regular eyes. So, but it was cool when I ordered this. It came with a free t-shirt, so we got it. It's also, by the way, I ordered this from a tackle warehouse, but we got a free t-shirt, which is really cool. But it's a free t-shirt, just tackle warehouse on it, and like a little tackle warehouse logo on the back. And then I got the Lews. It's a speed spool LFS. And this thing, and I got it 5:6:1 gear ratio, so I can really slow down and reel those crankbaits in. But so this is your braking system here. This is kind of like your adjust to really fine tune. I'm sure all you know this. And then this is your drag, setting your drag. So crankbaits kind of depends on where you're fishing. I like my drag on crankbaits to be kind of like in between, where I can still strip it out, but not necessarily the fish can. But so that's that. So this thing was made for right hand, and it should just slide on there. It pretty much just go on and hug the reel so it doesn't get all scratched up and stuff, which is really nice because these are higher end reels, but that's pretty much how it works, and it covers up all of your reel except for this part because that's where your rod's gonna be unless you take them off. But cool little tackle warehouse one. They're actually really soft and cushiony, but that's that. And so we're gonna get them all rigged up, and then I actually had to fix something on the kayak, so this is gonna be a longer video because the line, I was trying to pull out a backlash on the water, and the line got all caught up in the prop, so it's kind of a rookie mistake, but gotta just undo that and get that all out. So alright, just a quick update on life. The other prop did not have anything in it, and it took us the longest to get it out because we had no clue what we were doing, and we didn't actually have to take all the stuff off, but it was a good learning experience. You live, you learn. So So it's gonna be this prop probably, or I might have gotten it all out from like going back to the ramp and stuff. It might have gotten it all out, but I don't know. So I'm gonna undo this, better safe than sorry, and then I'm gonna actually show y'all what it looks like on the inside. It's actually pretty simple, and which is nice for when you're taking this apart and having to fix stuff. And so pretty much all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this nut off, and then you pry this off, and a little tiny bar comes out, which actually pops in and holds the entire prop in, and then you put the nut and the washer back on, or the washer then the nut back on, and that's all you do. And so I'll turn this back on and show y'all what's on the inside in just a sec. Good and bad news. Look at the amount of line in there. Good news, I found the problem. Bad news, I gotta get it all out. So this is the bar I'm talking about. It just pretty much holds it all together, kind of. So literally all I gotta do is take this, pull up, and there's all the line. Look, I had to cut it so much, like I just wrapped around. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take my shirt, and even though these things are gonna get wet, I'm just gonna dry that off, just cause the shirt's kind of ruined anyway. So all right, so now all I gotta do, and I'm gonna kind of show y'all, is you put this back in here, and then you take this and you literally just set this back on, pop it down like that, and it just kind of clicks, and then you just put everything back on, and that's all you do. And so pretty easy, and it's actually kind of fun to do because I like doing this kind of stuff. So let me tighten this all back up, and then we'll be good to go fishing. But that's all I'm gonna do for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this video, even though a lot of it was raw footage. It does stink that we didn't catch any fish. It was kind of crappy conditions, which, I mean, you can't really control that, but I'm glad we got this out. That's a success. We got the new rod in. The only thing is we just didn't get the rest of the reel holders, which is fine. I'll just have to go look at my order and make sure. But so that's all for today. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Make sure to comment down below what kind of videos you want to see in the kayak, or what kind of videos you want to see. But we're definitely going to be doing a lot more kayak videos because they are fun. They're really fun to make, even though sometimes it's going to be raw footage. But it is definitely eye-opening and a lot harder to go out on a bigger body of water and fish. And it's a lot more like overwhelming, and so I have to really give it to the guys that go out and fish, which I can go out and fish all day without catching a fish. It's just, it was overwhelming because I didn't know what to throw. I threw, I mean, I even showed it on the video, I threw crankbaits, all, like every crankbait. I threw a lipless, I threw the DT6, the 6XD, and I threw a rattle trap. And then the only thing I didn't throw was a square bill, and I just kind of gave up on crankbaits. And I threw a chatterbait, and then I threw topwater in the morning, which I didn't film, and I actually got, or yes, I did film. I actually got a blow up, which was so cool, but I wish I had it on camera. It just went and like sucked it under, and then just missed it. And it was a big fish. I actually saw it, and you could watch it wake out, which was cool. And then I threw, the only thing I didn't throw was plastics, like worms and stuff, which apparently that's what people were catching them on. And I threw like jigs and all that stuff. So, but it was good. It was a good learning curve. And I'll catch you on my next video. So, see you.